All right, weekend sports betting tips, college football week 0, 2025. Welcome back for another season. And Mr. Sean Higgs and Anthony from PoundedSports.com. Well, welcome back, fellas. Mr. Sean Higgs, I read somewhere that you're like amazingly hot.
Have a nice little run. I'm just looking at right now. We got a new layout here. Well, what's up with the new layout? I like the 3 in a row. Now we're 2 top, one on the bottom, like a little inverted triangle. You think Tooch would be solo since he's the host, and me and Ann would be on the bottom or something?
I know. How am I going to argue with Sean from all the way up there?
What's going on here? What's going on?
I feel like
everybody glad we're back for another football season. Wasn't sure if this is what happens with Bears fans. You know, you guys are all pumped up over a season last year. I told you it'd be crap. Nobody want to listen to me. You're all
Sean. The best preseason team on the planet.
How's this?
Preseason?
We're 3-0 last year. We're 1-0-1, and we're going to win tonight. But then once the season starts, forget about it. We're done.
How are you feeling about them this year? I think the Vegas has the win total set at 8.5.
Here we go.
I took the under.
Here we go again. Here we go again.
I took the. I'm not a Caleb Williams guy.
He's
okay. You might have a quarterback whisper.
Yeah,
that's fine. It's going to take more than a summer of a dozen practices to get a guy who cries on the sideline and throws temper tantrums and paints his nails when he's upset for throwing interceptions to get on the right track, in my opinion. I mean,
the Bears are going to do what the Cubs do.
You got talent. It takes time. I mean,
that takes time.
I don't know how good this coach is. I mean, he's not the Minnesota coach. That guy can coach. I mean, that dude could coach, and you saw what he did with Sam Darnold to a 14-win season or whatever.
14 wins. Right?
I don't know if you're getting that out of this guy.
Yeah, probably not this year, but I mean, the future looks brighter than it has in a long time.
Oh, absolutely.
Does it? Why does it look brighter? Because you got a good coordinator. You love Everpool. That guy was supposed to be a great guy.
The new coach is all business, man. They looked 38-0 against the Bills in preseason. He looked like he was unhappy. I'm just saying. I mean,
you're talking.
You want to go? You want to respond to that?
We're worried about the Bills. The Bills are favored in every game in the regular season.
Time out. Hold on, I'm going to respond to that. Did Josh Allen play?
No, I understand that, but I'm just saying 38-0 and the guy couldn't crack a smile. So I mean, that's the kind of hard-ass coach that the Bears have needed.
Oh, I love it.
I'm a hard-ass coach.
Man, I love it, but
it's Mike Ditka.
Zero hype.
Bears film says it right here. These guys don't get a chance to sit. You know, before you sit behind a guy for 2 years and learn a system. Yeah. And as I said, I love Bears. Justin Fields comes to town. It's a new coach. It's a first-year head coach with a team that needs a franchise quarterback. It's missing playmakers. Got offensive line problems. The defense is sketchy, which is why you're picking in top 5. And then if you're not winning in 2 years, the coach is on the hot seat. You go from 1 win to 4, and he's out, and then a new coach comes in. What's to say this guy, after a year and maybe next year, they say he wins 7 games this year and wins 5 next year because they have better schedule. No playoffs for 2 years. He's going to be like, you know what? This isn't my guy. I didn't want to draft this guy. I inherited this guy. I can't help him. I need my guy, right? Every coach wants his guy at the quarterback. Yep. That's why we have Sam Howell on another team. That's why Mac Jones is on his 4th team. The guy was traded,
That's possible.
This is –
you can't deny. You can't.
Every year we talk about this.
They're putting
every year, right?
I
mean, what's his name from the Jets? Who's that kid? Zach Milfy guy.
Wilson. Yeah, Zach Wilson.
Come on, that dude was trash from the very beginning.
I don't know if he was trash. He never got a shot.
He
won games with the Jets with no offensive line.
Zach Wilson. I mean, come on.
We
That's
just saw him
trash
with the
football.
Dolphins. He's on the Dolphins now. Zach
He's
Wilson.
So Mac Jones? I thought he's on the Niners.
No, Zach
No, he's
Wilson.
on the Dolphins.
Oh,
We
Zach
just
Wilson's
played
on
him.
Dolphins now?
Yeah.
From Denver? I thought he was going to start in Denver. I really thought they'd sit Bo Nix. But then again, Bo Nix was older than him. So, I mean, you had to give Bo Nix a shot because the guy's he's 3 years away from AARP pension at 30.
It's pretty bad that the fans know how to scout better than the freaking professionals do. It blows my mind.
Exactly.
Like Anthony Richardson. I mean, who the hell is drafting Anthony Richardson? What a waste of a 12th pick.
He's only 21 years old, to be
I don't
fair.
care if that dude's 28 years old. He's terrible. He only
Here's the
played
thing
8
with
or
Richardson.
11 games in Florida. Come on.
We joked about him when he got drafted. He played, what, 8 games, 9 games?
Whatever it 8 or 11, whatever it is.
You know,
Yeah.
like half a season of high school ball. He should have sat behind a veteran quarterback and learned a little bit.
Yep.
But no, we're going to throw a guy into the thing and look
They
what
don't
happens.
do that no more.
Thank goodness he got hurt because he was terrible.
Bersky said they don't get 4.5 years to pan out.
No.
That's true.
Yeah, well, that's why. I mean, that's why you have so much terrible teams in the league.
I will say this: I watched a game against the Bills, and the playbook is a lot better than we've seen in a long time. You know, they're
Do you have
setting
another
up-
device next to you? Because you're echoing.
No, not me.
I don't hear it.
Oh, I hear it. All right, go on.
Yeah, there is an echo.
Now it's
I don't hear
It's
it.
gone now. Okay. Yeah, the playbook, offensive play calling is a lot more advanced than we've seen in a long time here. So that's one thing I will say. The defense, there's a good defensive head coach, defensive
I want to see
former
fly
head coach.
patterns to Willie Galt. That's all I want to see.
Well,
I know my old Bears guys, folks.
we have got college football week 0, man. Games are starting tomorrow. I got my Iowa State shirt on. We got Farmageddon tomorrow, but it's in Dublin,
What a
Ireland.
traitor. He was the
What did
Hawkeyes for the past 5 years.
I'm
And
a
now
fair
all of
weather
a sudden the
fan.
Hawkeyes are rebuilding. Oh, I got my Iowa State shirt on. He's one of those guys that puts both shirts on at the stadium, and whoever's winning, he puts on.
I'll
and he
change.
puts on top.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
listen, I get
That's
he's
true.
wearing this shirt. They're in Ireland. It's the special game. I get it. I get putting that shirt on instead of the other Iowa shirt. I
Gotta represent. You know, it's like 30 minutes from here. But
This isn't
You
White
know he's
Sox
gonna
and
have
Cubbies where if the White Sox in the World Series, no Cubbies fans wearing a White Sox hat. That's
Yeah, of course.
this is different.
Oh,
This
no,
is-
no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't work that way.
This is low
It doesn't.
level
It's not like New York. It's not like
college football here. These
Chicago,
aren't
the White
diehards.
Sox
This
are the
isn't
World Series.
I think
They're
it's
like,
Hurricane fans aren't wearing Florida State gear.
no,
You know.
it's 3 now. I think. What numbers are you showing on this game?
Yeah,
Before-
there's threes on this right
I mean,
now.
you
yeah.
can get 3.5 at
And still
minus
get 3.5.
120, minus 125. I mean,
Did it pop up again?
I got -3.
I see threes everywhere right now.
Yeah.
And then it was 3.5. Anytime I saw 3.5, it immediately went back to 3.
Yeah, but you
Which-
can still get the alternate line at 3.5, regardless.
Yeah.
But, I
You
mean,
gotta
you're
pay
paying the
20
juice.
cents
Though.
on
You're
it.
paying the juice. Yeah.
total sitting at 51 here. I think it's 50.5 now. On let's see. Look,
This, you know me, guys. I like to, I write the lines down early. I see where they go. This one
Yep.
has really not moved a bit. Maybe a half point. Then it went back 3.5 to 3, 51 to 50.5, which is odd because a couple of these other games you've had significant line moves in directions. So
Yep.
I don't know what to expect for this. I like the quarterbacks in both. I feel though, but you'll right. I mean, Beck's an all right quarterback, but when you lose, when that program loses
Two
guys to the
NFL
NFL and like 3,000 yards or whatever, 2,500 yards receiving and 20 touchdown passes, that's tough. Iowa State's not a wide receiver factory, So I don't know how that'll do. And who you got? What's the other kid up there? Avery Johnson? Is Avery Johnson or
Avery
Daniel?
Johnson, Kansas State.
I get the Kansas is confused. Kansas, you guys, it's all the same. You unite as one team, you'll be
It's all
pretty
the
good.
same, he says.
Yeah, K-State. I mean, everybody's got a decent quarterback. Like
That's
I like
like
the two
saying
coaches
Chicago
for the game.
pizza is the same as New York pizza. It's completely
No,
different.
that's ridiculous because Chicago pizza is crap. And
Well,
it's,
I mean, no.
it's
New
a
York
pizza.
pizzas, you can fold it into like 8s and it tastes the same way. As in
Listen,
Chicago,
Chicago
it's-
pizza is a
put it in
lasagna. If I
squares,
want
it takes out
lasagna, we go to the Italian joint and get lasagna. If I want pizza with a fork, it ain't
But
pizza.
New York pizza sucks ass.
Chicago
It ain't pizza.
tavern style is good though. Thin crust tavern style.
Thin crust is the way to go. That's the way. That's why I like my women, thin and crusty.
Yep. The best pizza in the world, New Haven, Connecticut.
Stop. Let's get back to football before you embarrass yourself here.
Yeah, don't go off topic.
Yeah, we got a game total of 50 and a half now. Let's see. Look, if 3.5 with the hook with Iowa State is tempting to me. I like the Iowa State defense. It's the first game of the year. I mean, offensive systems are still working out the bugs, and the offensive coordinator of Kansas State, whose name escapes me right now, he was at Texas Tech. Ran the air raid. But Matt Campbell, he's seen that defense every time he's played Texas Tech. These kids had to travel, 7,000 miles or whatever it is to 4,000 miles away.
But they've been there for a while, though, too. They've settled in. It's not they didn't just get there 2 days ago.
They just got there last night, didn't they?
No, they just landed.
No, I mean you're in a foreign.
I'm kidding.
Foreign place. I mean the RPOs, Avery Johnson speed that could give Iowa State some fits. I could see him, break and contain and getting out. But I like the under here. Any thoughts, Sean?
Yeah, listen, you got two quarterbacks who are proven. You think you'd see some offense. It's early. Offense should be ahead of a defense, and especially in the Big 12, right? We don't really see a lot of defense here. It's kind of a wide open. The only time you see defense is when Iowa State plays Iowa, and it's 9-3, because they don't want to hurt each other's feelings because they're all related to each other, I guess. I don't know what goes on there. But this game, I don't know. I've been doing shows. It's football season. We start talking about this, Big 12. This game, I have no real thought anywhere to go. I can see it being an over. I can see it being an under. I can see K-State kicking a field goal to win it. I can see Iowa State doing the same. The line is 3. It hasn't. But let's be honest. It's been 3 basically for 4 months.
Yeah,
that tells me all I need to know. For our first game, usually people jump into last year. Right, it was Georgia Tech. Right, Georgia Tech, Florida State. Was that all over Georgia Tech? We were ready for that one. We're like, just pound it, baby. Let's go.
That turned out to be a very, very easy pick. It turned out to be.
This one here's tough. I'm not going to run the bet it just because it's the first game is Dublin.
That Georgia Tech pre-game, it was a lot easier to choose. This one's more of a flip of a coin.
Yeah.
There's one thing I know about week 0, and it happened last year. It's all dogs. And I will take all dogs. I don't care if I go, 5 games? 3-2. That's a winning day for me. I took the points because I don't even think the books know what to really put. Iowa State's not a bad team. They got I like their quarterback. I can't think of his name.
Rocco Beck.
Rocco Beck.
That dude, man, every time I bet against Bracco, that dude goes up 2-3 touchdowns. Then it comes
dude named Rocco. You want to bet against a dude named Rocco?
And then they tie it up like around the 3rd quarter. So it's like a tight game in the 4th quarter, and Rocco always beats me. So this time, I'm taking Rocco. Give me Rocco and Iowa State. I've learned my lesson. Don't bet against Rocco.
West Virginia, I think you guys are in for a long year this year. I took the under 5.5.
I will say when Iowa State does, I was looking at the schedule. When Iowa State does play West Virginia, I will be all over Iowa State in that game specifically.
Rich Rods, he's got a big rebuild ahead of him. Take a while.
I didn't know he was up there. He left Jacksonville State, huh?
Yeah.
To go home.
Yeah.
They're going to be seeing Iowa State way too early in the schedule, and it's probably going to be a blowout in that game.
Yeah.
I like the 3 and a hook.
I'm not like
Sean
+3.
Like Sean said, give me a field goal and a hook here.
Yeah, I mean, if you take 3.5, you're paying the juice.
This is a rivalry, man. This is Farmageddon. These teams play each other every year.
That's it.
Yeah, lean towards Iowa State +3.
Nothing like Farmageddon in Atlanta potatoes. It's perfect.
Yeah, perfect. Let's see what I got here.
We're gonna do UNLV Idaho State next game up on 4 o'clock game. Here we go.
Man, I got such a bad number.
Wrong.
I got such a bad number. It's terrible. I'm embarrassed to even say it.
Do you got the 23 on the dog or 24?
No, I got 24.5 of Idaho.
This just moved today. This one just went up to like 30 today.
I saw a +26.5 after I bet the 24.5.
31 at Circa. Now, 30.5 at DK. The Circa one I could see because you got locals betting on UNLV. But still 29.5 everywhere else.
when I loaded these in this morning, it freaking 29.5. It's already 30.5 at DraftKings.
This was 26 yesterday, 25.
I can buy out of it, but it's like it's not even worth it. I'd rather just ride with 24.5 and take the loss.
I can't see 66 over 66.5. I can't see 67.
I'm
or more
sorry,
points being
but
scored.
week zero, I think this line is way too big. Way too big.
Yeah.
I didn't even like 24.5. 24.5 is one of those numbers I don't like going with the minus. 24.5, I'm all over the plus. Maybe they can keep it close. Idaho State, maybe. I mean, I know Idaho State's a bad team coming into the season.
They're FCS, Big Sky Conference.
So,
aren't they? Big Sky, FCS.
They're small conference.
Yeah.
Is what about the first half plus the points Idaho State?
That's the thing. They might UNLV
17.5
firing right out of the gate, and then rest their starters the second half. So
you got
to be careful with these big
numbers. Coach for UNLV.
Yeah,
I don't know.
UNLV has a new head coach, Dan Mullen. He's the former head coach at
whatever this line closes at. I still stick to my guns with Idaho State. I cannot lay this big number on week 0. I don't care. Way too big of a number.
They start Michigan transfer quarterback from Michigan, Alex Orji. But they're trying to decide between him and Virginia transfer quarterback Anthony Colandrea. So UNLV has got a little decision to make at quarterback. They do have a really talented running back, Jaden Thomas.
I hope they play Orji. That dude sucks.
I want to find my little sheet here.
He's the modern day Anthony Richardson in the NFL college football.
Idaho State last year surrendered 37.8 points per game here. That's why the number is so big.
Yeah.
It's too. So this was again 62.5 on an opener with the total.
Yeah.
And the 23.5 opener, 24 even, and now we're at basically 30 and a 66.5.
Yeah.
67's out there.
See, now you're just getting all the amateurs just want to back UNLV at home. Oh, this is gonna be a blowout, easy money.
Yep.
You also got to factor that in too.
How do you get to 66.5? I can't see
Idaho State have to score, put at least 30 on the board, at least.
I mean, really, are they put up, is UNLV putting up 50 points?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, as the team total for Idaho State's sitting at 17.5. That would be 49 points.
They need 50 points from the other team.
You need 50 points from UNLV. That's why I said I like the under 66, 67 if you got it.
Absolutely. And just if you're betting this under, wait for it because it's just going to keep going up.
Yep.
Just like if you like Idaho State, just wait for it. I got a bad number.
67 offshore right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably going to hit 70. It's probably going to hit around 70 by kickoff because everybody puts their bets in last minute. So we'll see. But Idaho State, I'm sticking to my guns.
I'm gonna if it moves down and back to like a 66 flat, I'd think an under. I mean, over 62, 5-point move.
Yeah, I mean, usually the first number's pretty sharp. I mean, I know we're sharpening it up here as time goes by with the betting thing, but I mean, the book's pegged it at 62 off the bat for a reason. That's why I like the under. I'm gonna take under 67 here.
I think the value's gone for if you're taking the over.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
4.5 points.
Yeah, line is got to move on. You just got to go the opposite of if you like the over.
Yep.
I mean, you're coming close to another touchdown from the opening line. That's insane.
Yep. Yeah.
I think I would take the under 66.5, 67 if you can get it. Any last thoughts, Sean?
No, I'm not going to be involved in this game.
I might just add the under. I already bet the plus 24.5. I might just add the under. Hopefully I get one of the two.
Yeah. Fresno State at Kansas. Kansas is 13.5. I think it's up to 14.5 now, though, Sean. What are you seeing?
Yeah, 14. And this one bounced around because this was 14. It went to 12.5, kicked up to like 13 again. And today some money came in on Kansas this afternoon.
I got a good number.
Yeah, so again, 12.5 up to this now. Total stayed the same, though. I think Kansas gets done here. We got who? Daniels? Yes, we are, Dave. Thank you.
Is that your guy?
Picks from Dave? Yeah. That's the Dave Rogers. He's a good guy. I saw him in Vegas. That's it.
Yeah.
I had dinner with. I went out to dinner with him and Detroit Lenny. We went to Jerry's steakhouse over at the Nugget. Had a nice lobster bisque. There was some bacon, big thick bacon appetizer, some galamad. It was fabulous.
I'm gonna come out there one time when you're out there, Sean, so we can hang. All right, so we got Kansas.
I like Kansas with Jaden Daniels here. I like Kansas.
Yeah.
I think they pull away from Fresno. Fresno's new coach.
Yep.
Take a while to get in. Kansas breaking in a new stadium. They'll be pumped up. Nice stadium. I saw the little flyover there. They did a whole
brand new stadium
through the locker room, and they got the guys' pictures on screens in front of the lockers, like robots and stuff. So it looks pretty cool. So
Kansas is bringing in 20 new players on their staff. I think the first half they're going to be getting the kinks out, but in the second half, I think they pull away.
I think they pull away they too. Yeah, covered a big number.
Yeah.
I mean, neither of these teams play defense, man. I don't know why. I like the over, man. I think you see some points here, but
over has not moved a bit.
Yeah, Jalen Daniels six. This is his 6th year playing quarterback for the Wildcats. Man.
And he's hurt.
He's got some new receivers.
He was hurt last year. He's got some blazing receivers. Yep.
He's gonna have some new receivers. Some like I said, 20 new guys on the starting staff in Kansas, and it's.
Leopold's his coach, right? And it's is Leopold to Kansas? Who's the other guys at KC? I confuse the coaches. I know they're both.
Yeah, Lance Leopold.
At the same time.
Lance Leopold.
They both turned around the program. They both did a good job. All these coaches, I think they've done good work.
This Kansas.
I like Kansas. First half bowl game, I like Kansas.
They're going to be fighting for a bowl game because, they're going to be a struggle this year.
Fresno State new head coach Matt Entz, but the Bulldogs have lost a ton of players too.
Yeah. Fresno is not.
Well, that just tells you the line. If Kansas lost a bunch of players, I mean, and they're 13.5-point favorites. Imagine how much Fresno lost. I mean, I was expecting before even looking at the roster. I was like, wow, 13.5, and then I was like, okay, that makes sense.
I mean, Fresno's a winning program. They have 13 bowl games in the last 18 years. They're still a decent program.
But they're starting from scratch pretty much.
They're starting from scratch. Kansas has got a 6th-year quarterback, and last year they had a ton of explosive plays.
Listen, Fresno's coach was over at USC, or I think USC or UCLA is a linebacker coach. But he was at North Dakota State before that. He was at Dakota State, and as good as that program was, they didn't win with him. He left. They won a championship. I think they lost 4 games. So he's not as good as the other guys before him.
Who's the longtime coach at Fresno? I forgot. Was it
Tedford? Was it
Jeff Tedford? Yeah. Jeff Tedford. Yeah. That's what I
think it was Tedford. I'm forgetting who was there. But EJ Warner. I mean, he's a quarterback, Temple Rice guy, and now he's Fresno. I'm not buying it. No thanks.
Best bet here, Kansas minus 14.
It'd be my favorite here.
I got it at 13.
Any thoughts on the total?
No, because I think this game could easily be 34-10. It could be 37-3. I think Fresno doesn't score too much, which is why I think we got the 12-14 move here.
I don't
14 was good.
Here.
You had early buyback on the 14 there with Fresno, like right out of the gate, and now it's creeping back up. Makes sense.
All right. So best bet here, looking at the Wildcats minus the points at home in their new stadium. Gotta like that. Jalen Daniels, man. Sam Houston at Western Kentucky. Sam Houston State. That's in your backyard, Sean? Yeah,
that's nearby. They got a little bit of work to do here because I think their staff went into North Texas and took their defense with them. So
Yep.
This is Western Kentucky for me, and I do my little show. I got Western Kentucky minus 7.5. Here's a big move up to 10. And I think one team has 3 starters back. The other team has 4 starters back total.
Yeah.
I mean, that's on offense.
A lot. Yep.
Yeah. Not a lot of guys back. I think, what is it? 4 stars. Sam Houston got 4 starters back, none on defense, and 3 starters total back for Western Kentucky. That being said, Western Kentucky always kind of fills in the QB situation.
Yeah.
And the kid coming now from Abilene Christian and the offensive coordinator is with him. And this guy throws for like 30 touchdowns. So I'm not worried about the offense. And you got no defensive guys on the other side. And you're rebuilding defense and you're changing coaches. I think it's Sam Houston will maybe score a little bit because West Kentucky doesn't have defense, but I think it's a Western and an over too. I mean, it's up to 61 here.
61.5.
Yeah. I mean, I like Western. I have Western to win by 20, 14 plus. They should get done.
Yep. I would like Western Kentucky. I like their offensive system there, that heavy pass. Phil Longo, the new head coach at Sam Houston State, runs that hurry up fast offense as well. That's why the total's probably so high. But Western Kentucky loaded up on a lot of defensive transfers. I think their defense will be okay here. I would take Western Kentucky at home -10. Any thoughts, Sean? I mean, Anthony.
Game I didn't bet yesterday, but I'm right there with you guys. Western Kentucky. I was looking at it. It was really not a game that I was really interested in betting. But
I saw a 10.5. I'm like, oh my goodness, now we're getting out of control here.
I saw the total and I was looking into it.
I think they have like 50 transfer players.
Yeah, it's a game that I'm not really interested in playing. It's just too many question marks. I mean, Sam Houston State could win this game easily. I mean, we don't know.
Oh yeah.
So
again, for me, I got continuity between a coach and a quarterback.
Yeah.
I think he'll be all right in that system, right? I mean, he'll be all right. The players, he'll make it work. Like he's familiar with that system. It's not like a newbie system, and the defense on the other side, the total rebuild as well. So,
I mean, that's where I think the perception is Western Kentucky should win this and cover, but this is week 0. Anything can happen, and this is where the dogs go barking.
Who was last year's SMU? Wasn't SMU the trendy pick up in wherever they were playing? They were like a big 20-point favorite on the road. They almost lost, and then
it was all dogs last year. 0-5 on dogs last year, or on favorites last year. 0, 0-5. I know for a fact because I had, I think, three dogs last year.
Here we are taking all favorites again.
So I mean, I took the dog in Iowa State. I took the dog in Idaho State, which I got a bad number, and I just don't want to play this one personally just because of all the question marks. So this could be in Western Kentucky and win by 3 type game. We just don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, but the perception of going into this game is Western Kentucky should take care of business. But this is the beauty of week 0. We just don't know.
Or any week for that matter. Who knows? Yeah. Who knows what's going to happen? Week 1. It'll be the same thing next week, week 1.
Correct. It's all over again next week.
All right, we got Stanford heading out to Hawaii. Andrew Luck fired his head coach in March. They had a late coaching change, Sean. When coaches late coaching changes, teams are 24-40-1 against the spread.
What I mean, how do you get rid of a guy in spring ball?
I know.
And Dave said this Hawaii move, the Hawaii love makes 0 sense. No, it makes perfect sense because when you look at it, Stanford got rid of their coach. I mean, what's his name comes in? Luck comes in as a GM, like he's like this is like North Carolina of the islands or something. Like, we're gonna have a GM to run our program. You bring in your friend, right, old buddy, quarterback buddy, and again, listen, who's the coach? That's a nice professional move. It's a move to kind of settle ship. You got some leadership in there. A guy could come in like, hey, fellas, look at my playoff rings or whatever. Who knows? He could have been a backup on a Super Bowl team. I don't know his entire career as a backup. I understand the move. You put somebody in there who's a pro's pro. You got a transfer quarterback from Oregon State, but where are you going? This is a wacky year for them. You have no direction as a team because your coach isn't coming back next year. This is a strictly interim job for the guy until they find somebody. And on Hawaii side, come on, they're pumped up. It's Hawaii. They got smoked by 20 by these guys last year. The line flips. Yep. That's all you need to know. If a 5-point line flip.
Yep, this is Timmy Chang's
Hawaii's going to be pumped up to win this game. Yeah, Chang's a hometown hero. They like him. The quarterback. I mean, he played 1 game last year in a bowl game. So who the heck knows what that is? That's a random game. But they should win this. Stanford's projected to win, 3 games this year? This is a winnable game for Hawaii.
Or the Colorado a couple years ago.
Do I want to lay 2.5? I'd rather have them at a pick 'em or plus points what they were at. Now I'm like, geez, now you see some 3s out there, like, oh my goodness. Not loving this. In fact, I'll be taking Arizona in week 1. They're laying whatever. That line went from 11 to 13. They haven't even played a game yet. So that's what people think about Hawaii. It's moved 2 points. So whether they lose here or it's an upset win and people will be looking to buy back. I like Hawaii. I'll take Hawaii here. I mean,
Yeah.
It's, again, Stanford's a clear rebuild. And how do the players feel? A bunch of guys left after the coaching change.
That's what I was going to say is that the late coaching or the coaching change in spring ball, all of his, when they fired Troy Taylor, all of his players left, and the transfer portal's pretty much closed by then. All the good players are gone. So, Stanford's going to be taking a step back here. I would take Hawaii. That's it's a 5-hour flight to the island. It sucks, but going that other way, that I like Hawaii. I don't know. I don't have a thought on the total. I would lean under.
55 down to 50.5.
Yeah.
A 5-point move.
Yeah.
Hawaii's going to be fired up.
I took Hawaii -2. I have no problem taking 2 points.
Yeah.
All right, Sean, you're a Hawaii too as well.
I'm a Hawaii guy. I'm trying to find out how many guys Stanford lost in the portal lead. But yeah, I'm a Hawaii here.
Yep.
If you're betting football, you have to bet it a few days early, at least a few days early. Otherwise, you're getting such bad.
Tell them, Sean. Tell the audience what you do. Look at the opening line.
I'm an open line. Look at headline guy.
It comes out.
It's again, even if you just write it down, you want to follow it. You have your own number in your head. You can't, it's listen, I fall into the trap sometimes, right? I turn on somebody else's podcast, I'm listening to somebody talk, I'm like, oh, yeah, I missed that. Good spot. And then you got a million things running through your head and you start questioning yourself. You can't do that. Especially week 1, week 0s, NFL week 1. The lines have been sitting up for months. People pecking at them. They move a little bit on, well, look at this big line move. Well, someone bet a nickel on it and they just moved because who the heck's betting a nickel in May on a game? Things happen like that, right? So, but again, you can't wait to the last second. I mean, what are you, just Jason's team? Well, I guess if you want to do that, follow those kind of moves. I don't think that worked out well in preseason football when teams went from +1 to -6s and were losing outrights. I mean, we saw that a lot. And I'll tell you what, next year if they I'm not loving preseason anymore. It used to be something you could kind of make money on. I think it's
is it official 2 games next year?
Well, they talk about getting rid of another one. I mean,
they talked about that last year.
Yeah, well, who knows? Oh, they got rid of one already. I mean, why wouldn't they get rid of one?
Well, they had to get rid of that one. I think three's perfect.
Well, I don't know. I mean, you're playing 18 games. What are we doing here? Can you get some practice in? You wonder why your quarterbacks suck? I don't know. Maybe because they don't play it all in the preseason.
Well, they don't. No, they don't. They don't play them in the preseason, so it's kind of like pointless. You're literally playing for backups. You're playing all backups. That's why some of these games are so lopsided. Like last week, the Jaguars played their starters in the first half. Most of them dominated the Saints in the first half. Second half, hey, let's bring our starting quarterback in for the Saints and the third stringers in for the Jaguars. Of course, the Saints are going to come back and tie the game, and then miraculously win or tie.
I saw Tommy DeVito last night. He looked like Phil Sims in the Super Bowl for the Giants yesterday. People, you're pumped up about the Giants. Look at this. The quarterback controversy brewing.
New York wins one game, and
Jackson Dart too, and they got Russell Wilson too.
Again, they're gonna rush Dart. Let Russell Wilson play.
Yeah,
let the guy learn a little bit.
Wilson's playing.
I'm just saying they're gonna pull the string on him. That's great. I think the Giants can win Week 1 against Washington.
I already locked it in. Giants +6.5. That's my
they could have beat them last year if they had a field goal kicker on there. If they had a kicker on, not a field goal kicker, any kicker on their roster, they probably could have won that game. They should have won.
Giants are gonna turn some heads this year if they stay healthy. They have
an excellent defense.
They got another receiver on the other side, Collins, I think his last name is, that can match up on parallel to Neighbors.
If Wilson didn't take a Peyton Manning type drive off the cliff like Manning did in his last 2 years, like because he still put up 20-some touchdowns in Denver. What's his name? Wilson did, and Pittsburgh. Again, Pittsburgh's not an offensive.
Pittsburgh was a horrible place for him.
If he could do a little something here, I'm not shocked if he gets the 20 touchdowns and win some games here.
He's going to be. He's if they stay healthy, That's the key. Staying healthy. Giants are going to turn some heads this year. That's all they got to do is stay healthy, though. Easier said than done.
Yeah, that's always the case.
I mean.
All right, little college football futures. Okay with you guys for just a little bit. I got some thoughts here. We got Penn State over 10.5 wins. I think they're good for 11. If I'm looking at their schedule.
Good job, Mr. Numbers, going out on a limb here. Penn State favored to win a championship.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, look, if you look at the schedule, I mean, it's not that difficult of a schedule. So I think that's.
They're at Ohio State. That's a tough game.
Ohio State will be tough. Oregon will be tough.
That's home, isn't it?
Yeah. What do you think, though, Sean? Any thoughts here?
They should get there. The toughest game is at Ohio State, who, again, maybe the quarterback has established himself by the time they play. And even if they lose, that's fine. They'll still be in the Big Ten championship game, and they'll still be in the playoffs to get over that win total.
Yep.
Oh, wait a second. No, the playoffs don't count to the win totals, right?
No, they do, don't they? I don't know.
Sometimes, read the fine print. Sometimes playoffs do not count.
Yep.
And that's the thing with these.
They don't count. It's regular season.
Yeah. I don't think they count bowl games. Iowa State, Kansas State going early. Like the Big 10, or Big 12 rather. A lot of those teams are from like 4-1 to like 10-1. Big bunched up. Penn State here. You want to get involved in a conference future, division future, whatever you want to call these guys. Wait till the team loses because the urgency is not there, right? They know the Big Ten and the SEC know Alabama, Georgia, Ohio State, Oregon, Penn State, whoever, Mississippi State. They know they can lose a game or two and still get to the playoffs. So the urgency is not going to be there. Maybe week one it'll be pumped up between Ohio State and Texas. Somebody wants to start 1-0 and beat a good team. Penn State might be cruising, and if they fall behind, I'm like, you know what, who cares? We'll see. We got bigger fish to fry. We could lose because we're still going to the playoffs anyway, and we're a top 5 team. So I worry about win totals and conference champions based on the top teams don't have to win. They could split versus the rivals. They could lose to Michigan, beat Ohio State. It doesn't make a difference. They're still going. I think this should get there, right? They're the odds on people like Penn State to win it all. Can we see Franklin beat a good team? Who's he beating? He hasn't beat a team.
Not yet.
Hasn't beat a team, and I think they're going to win it all.
Yep.
So he's got to beat like 4 good teams. He's got to beat the regular season, Ohio State, Michigan, Oregon bunch. Then he's got to beat somebody in a Big Ten championship game. Then he's got to beat a semifinalist, and then in a second game after that, he's got to win 4 games versus ranked teams.
Yep.
Yeah, that's tough. He hasn't done it once. Now you got to win 4 in a season. I don't know, Tooch. I mean,
you like 10.5 regular season wins or no?
Yeah, over.
It should get there, but it's again, I'm not in love with it. They haven't beaten the team they have to beat.
Get to the next one.
All right. Iowa over 7.5. Kirk Ferentz, he's been winning 8.
Nobody cares about Iowa, Tooch.
I'm just talking about win totals.
Nobody cares about Iowa. This is the most random team on the planet.
I'm just at 7.5.
Under
7.5. I like the over.
How about, do you have Colorado under 6.5 in here? Do you have Colorado listed?
I like that play, though, yeah.
They lose an NFL quarterback and an NFL wide receiver and defensive back.
I'm curious on what other team schools that Tooch has on here.
Well, I got...
He's got Iowa State on there, right? Yeah, Iowa State?
Louisville, it should be 8.5.
8.8.
8.8. I mistyped it. Come on. I had a long day.
Join the rest of us.
Louisville over 8.5. Their schedule ain't that tough. And they got Miller Moss, a quarterback who's like 23 or 24 years old. He's been
a USC guy?
Former USC quarterback. I like what they've done on defense. I like their offensive playmakers. I like the bet for Louisville over 8.5.
I haven't looked at the schedule, to be honest. I couldn't even tell you.
Kirk Ferentz, the Iowa schedule is not that tough. So, I mean, they
don't have a quarterback.
They do. They got Mark Gronowski now.
Well, that's what we said last year.
But this guy's good, I think. He's the best quarterback we've had in a long time, man.
You haven't had a quarterback in a long time. This is the only
Here we go. This is what I got.
This is the only quarterback.
Yep.
You had Humpty Dumpty 2 years ago.
There's no tough games, man, in this thing.
Who else you got here in your totals?
What do you got?
at home against Penn State, at home against Minnesota, at home against Oregon. Those
Who's
are
this?
tough,
Iowa State?
tough
What
games.
are we talking about?
Iowa. He's talking
Iowa.
about Iowa.
Man, get out of here. What's next? Who else you got?
Yeah, who else? Nobody cares about Iowa, Tooch.
Completely decimated program. Marshall under 5.5.
I'm going
I
under.
have no clue. Go ahead.
I have
All
no
right.
clue, but I'm just going to take a guess on under here. I didn't look at Marshall.
Well, who do you guys like win totals, Sean? You got any futures on?
I got Bowling Green under 6.5, Colorado under 6, Colorado State under 6.5, USC over 7.5, West Virginia under 5.5, Washington State under 5.5, Syracuse under 5.5, South Carolina under 7.5, Florida under 7.5. I think that's it. Arkansas. I say Arkansas under 5.5. There you go.
I didn't touch
my
any
God.
futures for college. I did more on NFL.
Those are all
Colorado under 6.5, right, Sean? Or Colorado?
Yes.
Yeah, I like that too. It was one I had on my list. Wisconsin under 5.5. I got too. Wisconsin has a really tough schedule, man.
I can't believe their total went down to 39.5. What is going on with that?
Yeah.
39.5? Are they that bad? Or you can't tell me it's snowing already. Holy crap. 39.5. That's unheard of.
Same as Cal under 5.5. That's another program that's under rebuilding.
My dark horse in like betting wise is Old Dominion this year. I say watch out for Old Dominion when it comes to
The
betting.
Monarchs.
Yeah.
Dave says why hasn't been a Power 5 school since 2019? That's good. So they're due.
Yeah, they're due.
They're due to win. There we go.
There you go.
Yes,
All right,
I like Hawaii, Dave. I like Hawaii.
I do too today, but I could be dead wrong. NFL futures, Sean, any thoughts?
I did the Bears under 8.5, and I got Miami under 8.5. Those are my 2 win totals. The only ones I've done.
Yep, Miami
I don't
under
got-
8.5.
I don't got my list with me right now. We'll do it next
Although
week.
I haven't moved. I want to do a Jets alt to like 10 wins, whatever that is. It's probably a 2-1. I think the Jets schedule, they have like 7 games where they're like a half point, like 1.5 to a dog, 1.5 fave. You got a bunch of games. Listen, you make the face. We saw Minnesota win a bunch of games and get lucky and win 14
You do this
games.
every year with the Jets. Every year.
Well,
every year
that
with
was, I thought, what's his
Just
name,
like
was going to
the
be
Nets.
healthy and you get
You
hurt.
love your Nets and you love your Jets.
No, the Jets are more this year. You got a new coach, and I like Fields. I think he needs this to play somewhere. You know, I mean, he's not kind of a crappy. Laugh. Go ahead. I mean, you saw how bad Caleb Williams was with
10
with
10 wins. 10
quarterback.
wins. 10 wins on the Jets.
It's who are they playing? Everybody's high on the Patriots.
10
I
wins
don't know.
on
They
the
got
Jets.
They played the
They're not
Patriots
beating
twice.
they're not beating the Bills. Not one game.
Okay,
They're
going to be
split
Miami.
with the Patriots, and they'll split with
Miami's
the
not good.
There's
Maybe
2
they beat
wins.
them both. They can't beat them both.
What's the total line for the Jets?
It's like 5.5, 6.5, something like that.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I might be.
He's saying 10.5 though. He's saying 10.5.
I'm saying they could.
They could win 10. He's saying.
Hold on. Where's my little jet
With our boy Justin Fields.
Here we go. Hold on a second, Jets.
Justin Fields needs to get a little more accurate with the football.
The Jets are underdogs in 15 games. The win total 6.5. 6.5 is plus 115. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games, and a 7th game at minus 2.5 at plus 1.5. Yeah, they're due, dude. Yeah, I mean, they are plus 1.5. How about this? If you see the Jets versus Dallas getting 1.5, hold on, you're laughing.
I am laughing.
Jets plus 1.5. You see
I'm not
Dallas
betting that
minus
game.
1.5. Who are you taking in that game?
I'm not betting it.
The world's going to be on Dallas minus 1.5,
Of course.
and they're going to lose. Like Dallas, Atlanta,
Who's at home?
Miami,
Who's at home at least?
New Orleans, New England. These are all 1.5 lines. Carolina.
Carolina will beat them.
favored by 2 over Carolina.
Carolina will beat them.
Over Cleveland, rather.
Carolina's got some. They're up and coming.
I got them week 1, Carolina plus 3. I was going to use them in
I
Survivor.
will never forget when Aaron Rodgers a week before or whatever it was. I was like, the Jets will not make the playoffs, and everybody on Midday Money was like Jets.
I thought they would. I thought for sure.
Rodgers hurts his knee on the first drive.
Well,
I'm like, there goes the season.
But again, like that is something they bought in his coordinator. He bought in all these players. I mean, they got rid of the like rookie of the year offensive players for a bunch of Green Bay relics for him, and they brought in his offensive coordinator. So why wouldn't you think they're going to win games?
Sean,
right?
we have to bust your chops just like you busted with the Bears.
Listen, if your starting quarterback gets hurt, I don't care what team you are, you're in trouble. I think we've seen that.
Well, we got a good backup quarterback in Badgett. Who's your backup quarterback?
He's probably better. He's probably better than Caleb Williams.
No, you got Adrian Martinez. Believe it or not, that dude can actually sling the ball.
Oh, come on, from Nebraska, that guy.
That dude, I can't stand him, but that dude is better. He was
on Kansas State, I think.
He was on Nebraska, man.
Nebraska first,
too, yeah.
I don't listen. I don't worry about him. I got Tyrod Taylor, who's won games with the Bills.
He's on the Jets. Tyrod.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take Adrian Martinez over Tyrod.
Oh.
What about the Arizona Cardinals under 8.5 at plus money?
Absolutely under.
These guys are off back-to-back 4-13 seasons. When are they going to? I'll tell you what. The line's about 5.5, 6 or whatever against the Saints week 1. If they don't beat that team like 40-8 or something, or they got to win that game by 20 points.
I agree.
To get the momentum going. Really, they do. If you can't beat a team with a Tyler Show or Spencer Rattler, and they got a defense, Arizona, and you got McBride, you got Connor, you got Harrison Jr., you got some decent offensive players around the quarterback. If you can't beat a rookie quarterback, Kellen Moore's the head coach, that guy. He was a Cowboy quarterback.
If
really?
Spencer Rattler's not the quarterback, I will be putting tons of money against the Saints in week 1.
Oh, my goodness.
If Tyler Show is quarterback, it is going to be a circus. I mean, that dude, I make sure, I'm like, how much is Tyler Show playing?
I would have said, and I would have been like, all right, you go under Arizona here. But I don't know, because Seattle, I think, I don't know, you're going to get another year like that. I have no idea what to expect from them. Yep. So that could be a 1-1, or maybe they sweep them. Niners, Ayuk got hurt again? I mean, CMC.
The Niners are going to bounce back, though.
Yeah, you think they should bounce back. They got a bad schedule, or they got a good schedule.
An easier schedule.
They were so bad last year. I like the Rams under. I don't think Stafford was going to last. They're already talking about back injury already for him.
The back injury is tough to come back from.
And then who are you bringing in over there?
Jimmy
Garoppolo.
That's it.
Gucci Garoppolo coming in.
Bennett.
So would you guys rather look at week 1 NFL lines?
Not now.
Well, maybe we could do that coming up. But early lines. What is the line on the Arizona Saints game?
6.5.
It would not surprise me a bit if only if Rattler is quarterback. Rattler, that dude just gets lucky. He's not good. He just gets lucky.
Yeah. Is that game in Arizona or in New Orleans?
It's in New Orleans.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you my week 1 what I got here. I got the Jets +3 home dog. I'm putting them in Survivor. That's it. It's a $15 million play for me.
Ooh.
Jets +3 versus Steelers week 1. There we go. I like Carolina +3. I like the Giants +6.5. I got Green Bay minus like 130 on the money line. Who else is playing that I think I have?
You got the Bears playing the Vikings Monday night.
Monday night in Chicago.
That's Monday night. I would probably lean to the Vikings there. Opening, Monday night for Caleb Williams, I think he'll crack under the pressure. I don't think he's ready.
Well, see, you also got to remember, J.J. McCarthy. This is like his first NFL game. He's a rookie.
Yeah, but I think I got the coach again. Minnesota coach. That guy's good. He's a good coach.
To me, that game is going to come down to turnovers. I don't care who plays good, who plays bad.
I like the under in that game.
Whoever wins the turnover battle is going to win that game.
What's the total?
Raiders. I like the Raiders versus the Patriots. Like everybody's Drake May, like this guy.
Oh my God. People are too horny over the Patriots. They think like
they're
Super Bowl champions already.
I said the Giants. I mean, you have a second-year quarterback, and who knows how he's going to be. I've seen a lot of sophomore slumps from guys.
Absolutely.
And you want to give me Carroll and Gino? They were pretty good together. you got a running back over there. You know, man, who knows? You're gonna be points. I'll take it.
It's a low
total. Cardinals. You better beat that bad team. I got nothing on Bucks Falcons, Titans Broncos. I mean, everybody's gonna be on the Broncos against a rookie quarterback. But I'll tell you what, the Cam Ward quote where he said like, "My dad hated a job. He got up at 4:30 in the morning for a job he hated. I'll be here for like I don't know that guy, MVP. Like today's kids like from to come out and be like, I'm here, I'm playing.
Yeah.
I was worried about him, like this guy. I mean, how good could he be? I mean, I was a Hurricane guy, but you bounce around a couple teams. You're like, I don't know.
I
do too.
I'm sold on that guy. I love it.
He's got the right attitude. He's got the right attitude.
Texans. I might want to jump into Texans, although the 3 is gone. The 3 is gone. It's down to 2.5 on the Stafford.
The Texans. I can't touch them until I see something out of them. They're such a wishy-washy team to play against.
Listen, Stroud wins. The guy's won playoff games every year he's been in the league, man.
I'm talking about this game specifically. I'm just saying that team has to be the most coin flip team to bet on last year. They're the most inconsistent.
Yeah. Last year they had injuries last year and stuff.
Yeah. Sean, the total for the Vikings and Bears Monday night, 43.5. And I like the under, but that is a low total.
I would say
that's an under. Why? It should be a low total. You got 2 rookie quarterbacks going for all intents and purposes.
I would say you like the under 43.5?
It's a 43 now, and Vikings are favored by 2. By the way, in that game, that's all. I mean, the Vikings are favored by 2.
Yep. On the road.
Here we go. Take the Lions in week 2 against your Bears on a short week -4.5. That is just a terrible spot.
The
terrible spot. I think the Lions will be coming off a loss. I think the Lions lose, and they're coming off a loss against the Bears on a short week.
Yeah, Lions are at Green Bay week 1.
Yeah, I think the Lions lose, so they'll be pissed off. That line's going to go to 6. That'll be 6 or 7 by after the Bears lose to the Vikings at home. Bad spot. No favors for the Bears right out of the gate. Monday night, short week at Detroit. Eesh.
All right, 7 o'clock. Get you guys out of here. We'll give away some free plays.
Yep.
Go.
All right, Anthony, tomorrow night, Ravens -2.5. I love it. He takes the preseason seriously, John Harbaugh.
So do I. Let me tell you, so do I.
All right, Sean's play. Kansas -7.5 tomorrow, first half.
Let's go.
And mine, Kansas State, Iowa State, first half under 24.5. Kind of like the hook on that 24. Total. So hopefully it's a start slow and more defense played, and both teams' offenses, ramping up at the time. So, all right, fellas, we'll see you next week.
Full slate, 60 games.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Try to pick up good games, Tooch. All right.
Yeah. None of this Iowa stuff. Come on.
All right.
I'll send you a list on Wednesday of good teams.
Yeah, we'll have to send you something. Iowa. Give me some Old Dominion over Iowa.
All right. Old Dominion over Iowa. All right, fellas. Take care.
All right, you guys.
Later, guys.
All right, bye-bye.